And we are live, just like that. We're live. Hey guys, how you doing? Tank here and the crew. We have John that's still in the hospital. He was there last night and he's still there. He is vertical, which is good. It's always good when you can be vertical. And he's working on RC, so that's even better.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, what'd you do?
There we go. My bad.
A newbie mistake?
Yeah, my brain was lagging a little bit.
Oh, we call that a
brain fart.
Right, we call that a wait a minute, Tamaya RC 4-wheel drive MST low ZA FJC Traxxas problem?
Moment.
Yep.
Moment.
That's good.
Green frog.
What's up, Kagan?
Bucks.
Hey, Kagan. So it got a lot of people in the chat tonight. Everybody's there. Participant Bucks RC, well, Green Frog RC, Kevin Gibbs, and Woodsley RC is there. Hi, guys.
Howdy, folks.
They've been busy chatting. And don't forget, we do have somebody working on the chat that if you type shout out in one word, it will put a link to your YouTube channel. I should change that one night and make it do something else instead.
It'll do something like this. Oh, look, it's our little Hispanic Canadian.
Archie Basher Boy?
Uh-huh.
Everybody's Canadian these days. Thompson RC. Thompson RC, how you doing?
What's up, Thompson?
What's going on, Will?
RC Batcher Boys in the house.
Ooh, my fiance's gonna be mad at me tomorrow.
Oh, what'd you do now? What'd you buy? Did you buy a winch?
Yeah, I got actually. I know I have one. Yeah, I have one coming on the way because I need one for my TF2. Every truck I got has a winch on it. Don't get me started. I don't believe in winches. Okay, good.
No. This is what we're talking tonight about. We're talking about winches.
Oh.
And basically, I want to know if you guys have winches on all your truck or none of your truck. If your comp truck has a winch, if you're allowed to use your winch in competition. I know that some places don't allow it. In all my competition that I do at my place or at Holly's or anywhere else, we highly suggest you use your winch all the time.
I know the comps that we do around here, they highly recommend you using a winch. There's no penalty. There's nothing like that. It's because scale cars have winches. That's what I'm saying.
Yep. No, it makes complete sense. RC Barbed Wire Adventure, how you doing?
The comps that I go to, we don't use the winches because the way that we build our trucks, and they look at it as if you need to use your winch, it's just like taking a reposition. So I do have a winch on my truck. I just don't use it.
I see that mentality in a way. I think it's wrong, but it's the mentality of rock crawlers and comp rock crawlers. That's where that mentality comes from to me. Is the comp crawlers you're used to, when you go up, you can't back up. As soon as you backed up, you get penalties. And you basically had to be dead on. And I think a lot of those rules stayed with today's comps, even though they're not professional rock crawlers truck. which I mean is the one that has motor on axles and the one that had or worm gears. The trucks that were really crawlers back then, like the bodies, there was like almost no body on it. To me, that's a comp crawler, not a UGRC lab or the other guys. So to me, the other one is a comp crawler. The other one is just a crawler, but it is for competitions. But to me, it's a class 3 rig.
I just don't get it. I mean, almost in any competition on 1-to-1, they're using winches all the time.
Yes,
All the time.
Yeah, even the big one they have every year in the desert there. In the races, they do use the winch to winch them up. Mind you, on the one that the King of the Hill, the one that they have to climb the hill as fast as they can, no, they don't use the winch there.
Right.
But they do have competitions that they do use a winch over there. Thompson, I'm no good. How are you? What about you? Somebody asked him how he is. The real question is, if I'm not Canadian, does that mean it's illegal to own a winch? No, you can own a winch. Like, one thing I've installed on this guy is actually a servo winch. You can actually see it right there. The only thing I don't like about this servo winch is the line that came with the spool is like a metal cable. It's neat, but it doesn't, if you keep it loose or if it had a tendency of unspooling off the spool.
Right, it gets that little curl to it and just wants to come undone.
Yeah. So I'm looking maybe on putting a pipe or something to help it stay straight up to the spool. A couple things I'm looking for that one. But man, I used a 35 kilogram Amazon servo on that, and I turned it into a servo winch. $12 Canadian for the spool and cable. And man, this thing is strong. We'll lift this thing, not a problem. And it's pretty fast also. So I'm happy with that.
What I have been seeing people do though is if their winch line's worn out, or like in your case with the steel cable on it, they'll take it off. They'll go over into like Dick's Sporting Goods or somewhere like Bass Pro or whatever, and they go into the fishing department and they get the heavy like 100-pound test braided line. You can get a spool of it 100 feet for only like $8 or $10, and they'll put 8 feet on there, and they've got enough to do it over and over.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is it'll take abrasion and it won't fray right away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got some of that braided line I use on mine. Spider wire.
Spider wire, yeah.
Yeah, spider wires. Anything like that. Man, that stuff will take a beating.
Mm-hmm.
It will take a beating.
Yeah, that's what I gotta look for. I gotta go to the store, fishing store, and try to get some fishing line.
You can go anywhere and get that.
Mm. Yeah, hardware store or whatever. Yeah. Dennis, does that comp you go to have different classes?
We do, but we mostly run class 2 unless there's other people there that want to run like a class 1 or a class 3. But the majority of the people that come out now are all class 2.
The truck you have right now, a class 2 or class 3, your comp truck?
Class 2.
Class 2?
Yeah. non-scale.
Okay.
So I don't do any of the Sorka scale event.
RC Bachelor Boy, here's a good winch question. Fish line or stock rope, pros and cons.
The fishing line depends on which one. If you get the spider wire like Unknown, it will last longer. It takes more abuse. It's less prone to abrasion. The stock rope that comes on it is all right, but it's got a lesser breaking point to it.
Yeah.
So you could probably use 5 feet of it for a whole summer, as long as it's not rubbing up against rocks and it won't show fraying. But in like the competition, it won't last because it's always going to be going over a rock or around something to pull you around.
Yeah, well, to me, it's like a normal rope, like a real rope in real life. If you use it a lot and it's rubbing against rock, it will fray. A metal rope will end up fraying. To me, that's the same thing that a winch line would actually do, it being rope or fishing line or whatever. It's like anything. The more you use it, the more it's going to get used, which is normal.
Right. And in the real world now, the real one-to-one comp winches, they've done away with the steel cable and went with synthetic rope.
Yeah,
it's less weight.
That way less
lasts
weight.
longer, and you can put more on your winch if you need it.
There was a guy at USTE that had, let me think, green fishing line. Just regular old green monofilament fishing line. And he had about a good 15 feet. I go, why do you have so much line? It's like, if you got to pull somebody out 15 feet away, you might as well just go there and just pick it up.
Maybe he goes fishing with it.
Hey, I didn't ask him that question. I should have.
Let me tell you, I have a hill at the Hollies, and we call it the Widowmaker, and you would need the 15 feet. Well, maybe not 15 feet, but 8 or 10 feet just to get you out of trouble, just to get you a good winching point. So the more you have, the better it is. But yes, just for you to take it all out for 15 feet, that takes a long time. Unless you have a quick release, then it goes easier. But then you got to winch it all back in.
Hey, Kurt. Hey, Keith.
Kurt is still working on his bike. Keith joined us. He's talking to his wife.
Kurt's talking to his wife, and Bort is still working on a motorcycle.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, it's
Screwed up
Bort,
the two
not
names.
Keith.
Screwed up
What's
the
up,
two names.
Sean?
This new guy Bort is kind of
boring.
Yeah.
It kind of pops up now. Bushman 613, welcome in. What's up, Sean?
There, I renamed it. I renamed him back to KBRC 13. At least 6 feet, Frank. I can climb half of it before I need to go. Well, not the new Widowmaker, not the new one at Hollies. The one that's way at the end. Like this thing's a wall right at the start. And some people are saying, well, my winch is not long enough to go grab all the way up. So you got to use another rope to tie it. But if you had 3 rope, you can tie yourself, pull your winch up to a point, then tie yourself up, unwinch, and then tie up again, and then so you got to winch yourself twice in a row, twice in one shot to make that hill. but it's doable. But I've seen a lot of people pull other people. They put 2 trucks on top and then pulling 1 truck up.
That's what we do in our no man left behind events.
That's pretty much what we do also. Well, we don't, I call it no hands of God. And I just tell people, just go with friends, always be with people and always be helping each other as if you were in the real world in the 1-to-1 trucks.
Yep. Never leave your wingman.
Yep.
The buddy system. Got to do it.
Always, no matter what.
Last year when I did my Got Your 6 event for 11 Charlie, that's what it was we went out with no less than teams of 3, and everybody had at least a tow rope, a winch, or a chain.
Okay.
And the first person, we made sure he had the most capable. So once he got through, he turned around and waited for the next guy. If he didn't make it, helped him through. And then if the third guy didn't make it, you could either both help or the second guy or whoever could help out. And it makes it fun.
Yep.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Kurt?
Hey, Kurt. But
Winches
it's
suck.
winches sucks. No, they're fun. They're part of the game. You should put some on your speed cars.
Oh, that'd be cool. Maybe keep me away from the curbs, huh?
Nah.
Now you need curb fuels on your RCs or bumpers.
Putting those pool noodles around them.
That would work. It might stop you it might affect your wind aerodynamics, but it'll work.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that new. I tell you what, then you couldn't put a winch on is that new NASCAR truck from Arma.
Yeah, the new infraction.
I'm gonna get that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get that.
It looks good, but it's just a new body. It's the same.
Yeah, I know, but
but it does look good.
Anyway.
Yep. Hey, Fred, how you doing? Welcome back.
All right, now you can hear me. Thanks, Tank, for changing my name back.
No problem.
Do they make a winch for the SCX6?
I'm not sure if they make a big
Yeah.
winch like that yet.
I haven't seen one yet.
Yeah.
But I know that the RC 4-wheel drive has one that would be strong enough for it. It's one of the
It's just
strongest
not-
one out there.
Yeah,
RC
or
four-wheel
you
drives.
could, if you wanted to, you could get a Servo Winch from Reef.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have one of theirs, and that bad boy is strong. But yeah, I don't care because, well, I do a lot of winching because I'm doing a lot of trailing. And we're going places that I know a lot of people couldn't even get up if they had a winch.
Did a search on RC 4-wheel drive for winch, and the only thing that comes up is a shitload of bumpers.
I guess I need loving too.
Yeah. Let's go
Kinda like
for
Amazon, right? Look for one thing and find nine other things that aren't even related.
I have a winch and I also have a tow rope. I like tow ropes better than kinetic ropes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do because yeah, do.
The kinetic rope is good, but yeah, tow rope is nice. They both have their own, but having that kinetic that helps you sometimes pull a bigger truck, a heavier truck sometime, it helps you having that flexibility there. It's like a spring.
Yeah, but because I used a kinetic rope one time on my Gen 7, pulled this guy out, and soon as we got loose, all that force from the kinetic energy in that strap came out. And this because this truck will only weigh like 2 pounds. It just flipped it. It's like, okay, here we go.
Wow. So for the winches, oh, this thing, like the wired winch controller, and then a remote winch controller. I see so many people that want to hook this up and have it on the remote, and no, you got to buy this one or the wireless. Like there's two different ones. That's completely different.
Yeah,
Different.
I've got the wireless.
Okay. Here's the big one. Here's the one that to me is one of the strongest one right now in the market.
8174.
This one is crazy. 8274.
Oh, look at that thing. That's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
It's a good
That's
servo.
nice.
Yeah, I got a few of them, 2 of them, 3 of them.
Oh yeah.
I know what's going on my USTE rig now.
This one is nice and crazy. That's for sure. Other than this, I think what's stronger is the having a servo winch,
Yeah.
like I put on mine.
That one's ready to go 100 pounds.
You just plug them into a different channel.
Well, see that's the problem. If you buy this, you actually need this or this. You need a winch controller.
And then you plug that into the channel.
That is correct. You plug this into a channel, and your winch connects to there. Your winch is just a motor. This is just a
Okay.
motor.
Yeah, that's just a motor, but if you have the right controller, you can turn it to on my controller, mine is set to left, off, right, basically in, neutral, out.
Yeah,
That's
you
off
need
the
a
switch.
3-position switch for it.
Yeah, you need a 3-position switch on your controller.
On your control. Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine is
Because see,
the E button.
because this has only power plus
Right,
and
negative.
minus.
Right.
So you need a winch controller for that.
Well, no, because that right there, or hold on.
Hey, Bill.
Don't you turn it off your radio? You don't have a winch controller.
No,
Can you use a fire stick
no,
control?
your audio is cutting out too bad, Bill. We can't hear you.
I was going to ask him if that's mine or okay. It's his.
Yeah, mine's hooked up to the mine's hooked up to the receiver. Channel
Yeah.
4.
I understand that, but you do have a little module attached to that winch before it goes to your receiver. It has to.
It's got to have something because there's no way that it can get signal to power it up.
Because
I don't know, it works. It works. So because the
when
only
you
other
buy-
module I have is for the 5, but I don't use that anymore.
Is it?
All I did was put it on.
Well, which winch is it? Is it the Reefs?
No, it's a Walmart brand. I mean, not a Walmart brand, an Amazon brand.
Yes, that's correct. Amazon brand, you will have a little tiny box that comes with it. Like this one. Let me open it up off the thing.
Little circuit board.
Yeah, it's a little circuit board. So the box is not as big as that RC 4-wheel drive one that I was just showing. Cancel. So you have your winch, and then you have this thing, this little box. Your winch connects onto there, which this is an older one and it's actually off. I took the plug off it, but this connects to your battery to give it power. And the other one goes to the controller. Well, actually, this one is a wireless controller. So this one has a key fob. But you probably got a winch controller.
Okay. I got you. Yeah, I don't have that. I got something. Never mind. This is what I have.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
That's what I have.
Just a little tiny winch controller.
Gotcha. Never mind. My bad. I don't have the box. I just have that little switch.
And the only disadvantage on having it that way, which is still okay, the only disadvantage is that your winch is only working 6 volts. So it's not as strong as another winch that would, like this, take the power off the battery. This is a little bit stronger.
Yeah, I need to do that, but
but it still works. There's a lot of different ways to hook up those winches. Another winch controller I bought previously was from Yaw Racing. That one was pretty good, the Yaw Racing winch controller.
yeah, but I think I'm gonna get that. I think I'm gonna get that Warren winch because I got an extra.
Controller,
Yeah.
winch thing there. Yeah.
Some people also use 2 speed controls. They'll have the ESC for the truck itself and then an ESC for the winch.
No, I'm good. That's just too
That
much.
was my question.
You know, Bill. You're good now. We can hear you.
Okay, thanks. Yeah. See, that was what I was asking a while ago, was if you could just use a micro speed control.
A micro switch control.
Speed
Speed control.
BSD.
Micro
Yeah.
speed controller.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you just run the ESC lead that would go to your receiver. You just put it in whatever channel you have open, tie your winch to your motor leads, and then have a second battery just to run that speed control. And it'll give you full power to it instead of just a 6 volt.
I
Yeah,
hate
with the
playing
price of
catch up.
some of the small speed controls out there, it probably come out cheaper than winch control.
Well, I don't know. Amazon has some pretty cheap one.
Yeah, Amazon does have some pretty cheap ones.
You go to Amazon.com.
Because this one a friend made up for me. And it works, but
Tell you what, that big RC 4-wheel drive winch is the only one out there like that. Nobody else is making that.
Well, yeah, Racing's got one similar. And I think Team Raffy's also got one.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
let's
fairly
see.
recent then. I haven't really looked for their stuff though.
So see, here's the one that Unknown RC has. This is just it goes to the controller,
yep. That's it.
and then you have your 3 cables.
Just basic.
So you have your 3 cables here, your 3 this is a control, and then you got the power going to this board, and then
Oh,
this
wow,
board
that's many.
goes. So that's very small, and it actually works. So there's your.
Yeah, basically all it is a servo board.
Because a lot of people, they take the servo controller out of a servo that's burnt or doesn't work anymore, and you can actually do that very easily with it.
Yeah, if you know how to solder.
Yep. Here's a wireless one that they got. So like it's $10 and $13 for a servo controller on Amazon. So that's pretty good. But then when you get up to this price, For this is like the cool RC. It's like the RC 4-wheel drive one here. These are like these guys. They're just
don't
branded
get-
differently.
You don't get a winch either. You just get the controller.
No, you just get the controller.
Yeah. Well, 31 bucks. That's not too bad. You get that winch and everything.
So here's a 3-way wireless controller that you can get. And again, it's always better if you have a 3-way switch on your controller, on your remote control. If
So
you don't,
you need the wire and the winch to go together, right?
that is correct.
Yes.
Yaw
I
Racing.
got them. That $16 one. I got 2 of them.
Yaw Racing has, and I don't know if they have it here. I know I picked it up, and I'm not sure if I picked it up on this. But here's a Reef Servo Winch. These are friggin' strong. Just looking for that one that, because Yaw Racing, what I liked about the Yaw Racing one is that you actually can set it. There's a jumper on there that you can set it. If you don't have a 3-way switch, you put that jumper in, and then you can just hit that momentary button. And what it's going to do, it's going to come out. You hit it again, it's going to stop. You hit it again, it's going to come in, and then you hit it again, you're going to stop. So it just cycles through the different steps if you don't have that 3-way switch.
Kevin says $9.99 on AliExpress with a keychain controller.
Okay.
Sean.
It's not gay as long as 3-way.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it is sloppy seconds still.
Yeah.
A lot of people are scared with AliExpress, so yeah, $10 here's a $13 one, which is a good price. But yeah, if you shop around, I'm sure you can find some pretty good deals on there, out there somewhere.
I never had a problem with AliExpress.
Okay.
I mean, I've ordered a lot of RC parts for them.
I heard they were pretty good. I've never ordered anything. I do Bang Good, so if
Yeah,
I do
Banggood
something
is
like that.
Banggood is another good one. And what's that one? Alibaba,
Okay.
Bada or whatever. Yeah, that one's pretty
Oh.
good too.
Alibaba is the same as AliExpress.
Yeah. And if you're lucky enough, you can find one with US shipping too. Very rare, but you can look for it.
Yeah, sometimes I'll have them here already.
I bought a real nice Dremel tool today. Not too expensive too. 20 at Harbor Freight.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
one I use.
Okay.
The battery operated.
Oh
I need to
no,
pick-
mine's a plug-in.
Yeah.
I need to pick one of those up from there. I picked up
I
that
bought
little
the-
tiny one for $10 and it works pretty good, but it doesn't have no power.
Yeah, I bought the next one up, the $22 one. And it's pretty strong. And the battery, I mean, it lasted me a good hour. I didn't even have to charge it. Right
Wow.
out of the box.
I got where'd my drill go?
Comes in a really nice little case too. Oh crap. I hope I didn't put that.
Yeah, I
through
got this.
those.
I got this drill from Harbor Freight last year.
I had one
So,
along. Yeah, has a drill on it? Oh,
Yeah, drill and
Yeah.
flashlight on the bottom too. So yeah, but it lasts quite a while. I can get a good 4 or 5 days of wrenching on it before I have to give it
Oh, yeah.
charge it up. It's pretty good. Yeah.
RC Adhesion. Camera.
old Dremel tool, but now I was looking at the parts, man, they got little circular saw blades and all kinds of stuff for them. Like
No food to
what?
prep for 'em.
That's crazy.
Still searching for something real quick here.
RC Aviation and Colin's been using a 360 Servo Winch.
So do you
Gonna
put
say-
a winch in your crawler for your comp there, Dennis, or no? You guys don't do?
I have a servo winch for it. I just took it out the other day because I had to change my mount, but I don't use it. I just had it for a weight ballast.
Okay.
That's stupid wire.
I mean, I've got one for a couple of my other trucks I can put on there, but it's more for the look for me. I don't use them.
So
That's how
here's
mine
that.
would be.
Here's the one I use on my other truck, which is a multifunction winch controller. This one is kind of cool because it does have these jumper that you can set differently depending on the remote control that you have.
Well, that makes it nice and easy.
Yeah, and it's pretty small. It has a two, and it takes the power off your receiver, so you don't have to feed it power. It's a little bit expensive, but it really gets you out of trouble if you don't have the right remote. Wonder if it has the
Once you
instruction.
buy that $700 one, you won't have to worry about it.
$700 winch? What do you mean?
No, there's a remote. Go scroll down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
The Futaba, $800.
Yeah, right.
It'll run any winch.
Hi, Sherwood, welcome.
You know what, maybe I should get a winch on my race car so that way I can winch myself to first.
There you go.
Well, if you have a wind controller, you can actually attach the guy in front of you, and like that, you'll come in second, or just before the end, release the winch and then pass him.
Yeah, you save all your battery.
Yeah.
Draft off them.
It's called drafting, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
kinda.
Yeah, as third place passes both of you.
I didn't say it was a great idea.
Come on, I know I brought that in here.
Brian Sherwood's asking, how do you feel about servo winches? Homes Hobbies, Reefs?
There's nothing wrong with a servo winch from any company. They're, to me, the strongest one out there. My problem for me is I'm cheap, and I'm going to make my own servo winch before buying one from somebody else.
I would do the same thing.
Exactly.
Well, the other thing too is you have to make sure that you have room for a servo winch.
That too.
If you don't have room for a servo winch, then you have to weigh out your options.
You can bolt one to the front bumper, or
Right, either do a bumper mounted style, or do you put the servo winch to the back of the truck and run through a piece of tubing? Do
You
you
can tell me what kind of truck you got
around
and see if there's a
to
servo
accommodate
winch
it at the
mount
front?
for it.
What's that, Eric?
I said, you just tell me what kind of truck you got, and I'm pretty sure I can 3D print you a mount for it, or a compatible one for it, for a servo winch.
Well, it's a matter of space too.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
It is a matter of space.
Well,
Yeah.
it's just like me for this guy, which is the Element RC. It has places up front for two servos. But if you really notice what I've done with the servo winch here is I got spacers there. And not everybody has spacers or know how to do this, but I did this because this thing was coming down too far. The spool was coming down too far and was actually hitting the bar when you're full compressed. So what I did is I put the servo on top of it instead of mounting it from the bottom, because the servo winch is actually mounted from the bottom. But instead I mounted my from the top, use longer screws, put spacers, and now my servo winch is perfectly there and at the right height.
Right,
So
it's not hanging down in the way of your axle.
no,
It's
that's
cool.
why it's so much higher than the other servo.
And not only that, but we can see your spaces right there anyway. They're what? Good
Yep.
quarter inch.
They're 3 millimeter, I think.
Now,
or
the
4
only other trucks that I know of that come with a provision for a servo winch like that is the Vanquish VS410s. and,
Yes.
and that new one from Axial, that, base camp.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, there's starting to be more like that now, which is nice.
Also, a few minutes ago, Kevin was asking, do you guys build your servo winches or just buy them?
Danny Tremblay said I made my own servo winch, but got the same problem as Tank. The cable was getting out of the spool.
Yeah, with the servo winch, you do have to be careful. It's the cable that comes with it. I find it's a
Memory.
metal, and it kind of keeps coiling itself. So when you got it loose, you got to make sure you got a good tension on it when you're spooling it. That's all. Or change the cable to a fishing wire or a different type of wire.
Now,
And
aren't
just in case you were wondering how small, that's the one Tank is talking about. That's the one I always use.
With a dip
Yes,
switch.
the yaw
But if you want to
racing.
see how small it is, like here's a Sharpie. Like there's the lid of the Sharpie
Mhm.
against it.
Yeah.
That's how small it is. That's the one with all the controllers.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the only one I would use, like, because doesn't matter what controller you have, it's a great setup for it.
as long as you got a 3-way switch, right?
No, that one works on
Not with that one, you don't need a 3-way.
Oh, has it got its own little controller?
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, to the bottom. Hold on, let me open it out of the plastic so you see it better.
What you can do with that one, Bill, is you can set it to work on a momentary, which means just a push button, and it just
Oh.
cycles through.
You can see them, but see the little buttons at the bottom? My camera would focus.
Good to know, RC Aviation.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to see them, but you have the little buttons, you set them in different positions, and it'll do, I know, it won't focus, right? So,
Oh, the dip switches.
yeah, so see the little switches down there? You set them into different positions to do different things with your controller. And it gives you full instruction books with it too, how to set them,
Okay.
whatever way you do, so.
RC Aviation has a video about a spring he used to run his cable from front to back or back to front of his vehicle from the servo winch. I don't know if he let us watch the video. For part of it.
See, my
Yeah.
problem is that my transmitters that have that 3rd channel switch only have a 2-way switch.
Yes, and that yaw racing will work on it. I'll show you real quick. I got the manual here from yaw racing.
Yeah.
So there's a dip switch that you set on it, but how you set it is actually here with the dip switch here. So if your switch, so this is if you have a direct control, which means you have a 3-way switch. This is what you set it at. But switch type 3, this is the 3 steps. So you hit it once, it will come out. You hit it again, it's going to stop. You hit it again, it comes back in. You hit it again, it's going to stop. You hit it again, it's going to come back out. So it's just a cycle. Every time you hit that momentary switch, it cycles if you actually put it like this. For the
That'd be tough to do if you didn't let it go out far enough, and you have to go all the way through all the switch again, huh?
Yeah, yes, but you get used to it because I did it before in the sense that what you do is if you didn't go far enough, you just tap it twice. You tap it and then you tap it again and then 3 times. So you got to stop it, you got to come out, and then you got to stop it, and then you got to hit it again. So 4 times. Yes, it is cumbersome, but it works with the remote you have. If you don't want to spend another $79 for a remote.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's why I always say to a lot of people, if you're going to buy a remote, buy a good one right away. Like, don't skimp out. I know a lot of people are working on the budget, but the Radio Link remote, the 6-channel, is an awesome radio. Price is very good. I know in the US there's a couple. One, the Sky RC is affordable also, but does the Sky RC have the 3-way switch? I think it does have one that has a 3-way switch.
That
The Fly Sky, yes.
that's
it does.
Fly Sky GT5. It has the
got-
button.
It's
It's
got
got
a,
like a button here, then it's got the three-way switch.
yeah, three-way
right
switch up
here as
there.
well, like too, so that thing is freaking, that thing's as reliable as anything. For like $70. And normally
Plus that-
70
plus-
bucks normally with that, it comes with a receiver as well.
Plus it's got knobs. I think the knobs are three-way knobs up
Yeah,
there
the
too.
knobs, like that's where I put a lot of the three ways on the knobs up here on top.
Okay.
I put them up here, changing, because then you can control the actual speed of it
Yes.
Yeah.
instead of it, so you can actually just control how quick it goes in and out, like too. That's what she said. Yeah, control the speed of it going in and out.
Is that
Yeah,
why
I
she
like
took
the
your
knob.
remote?
I did that previously on another truck with the radio link also, because the radio link has a knob there. So
Yeah,
I kind of did that also on my TF2. I had it like that. But if you're trailing, you're not careful, sometimes you will hit it. And one time I noticed my winch was coming out. I was driving and all of a sudden my winch was still coming out. I go, oh man, it was coming out.
Yeah.
So
That's and that's the thing about the one on the Fly Sky, because the three-way is right where you put your thumb.
okay.
Like, so sometimes you'd be doing and you wouldn't realize the side of your thumb hits it. So that's why a lot of time I like putting them up top on the knobs.
Mhm.
Because then you're not, it's out of the way. It's not going to get,
You're less apt to hit it.
yeah. So that's the only thing about the Fly Sky, where the three-way switch is like right where your thumb can hit it really easy, like accidentally.
Woodsley RC says he uses knobs all the time.
He is a knob, Tom.
He uses his knob for the three-way.
Yeah.
Kevin Gibbs said he just ordered the new GT7 through Voodoo.
Oh, yeah. See, Voodoo doing the
Okay.
bump box and all
I
that.
know it.
For
I don't know
65
how it
bucks.
is.
Well, $65 sounds pretty good. I paid 80 for my damn Futaba
Hmm.
3-channel.
The only thing I don't like about Futaba or the big name brands is how expensive they sell their receivers.
Their
I
series
know,
are
it's crazy.
stupid
Like,
crazy.
yeah, I paid like $295 or something for one of my Futaba remotes. I was just like, why did I waste this money? It actually was nothing
Transmitters are
spectacular right home about it. Like,
I know I want one of those Nobles and their transmitters are like $45 too
Mhm.
yeah.
for the good ones.
I'd rather just get a radio link.
Yeah, and that's why the GT5, like their 6-channel, receivers, you get them for anywhere between $12 to $15 a 6-channel receiver. Like.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's up, Guru?
Hey, Guru.
Much.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Hey,
about
you good?
ordering this radio link.
Captain Canada, welcome in.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get. And a couple of receivers.
Captain Canada.
Where do you see Captain Canada?
He just came in there.
It just came in and said hello to everybody.
Who in the heck is Captain Canada?
You.
Yeah, you.
Oh, them Canadians, man.
I was wondering because there is a guy I know. His name is Canadian Canada, and he lives in Alberta. And we actually came in my stream one time.
Ah,
I was
buddy.
looking in the chat. I go, he's not there.
His name's Canadian Canada.
Captain.
Lake Alaga.
Did you see anybody here from Lyle at all? No.
AZ Froggy.
Yes, I heard from him yesterday.
AZ.
How's the trip going?
He could not leave yesterday because he didn't have his trailer. So he's going to try today to get a trailer.
U-Haul was supposed to have
U-Haul.
one for him.
But you all.
Yeah, actually a tow dolly, wasn't it?
Dolly thing.
Dolly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Crazy things.
So if he doesn't get a dolly, I don't know if what he's gonna do. He can't leave his car there unless he leaves it at somebody's, but it's gonna be expensive getting it back.
Yeah.
Not only that, but what he's gonna leave for his stuff because I think he's chucking it full of stuff too.
Yeah, he's got it full of stuff in the back. So until he gets that trailer, I guess he's stuck in Calgary with some friends.
That avalanche is going to be towing a heavy load, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's going on with y'all? What y'all talking about?
Winches on,
Talking about winches.
We're
On,
talking about winches.
Winches.
Do you have any on your truck? That's what we want to know.
All
yeah.
shapes and sizes.
Winches for drenches.
Uh-uh.
You don't have them yet? Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
There you go.
What's
Yeah,
that?
the only winch I have is on my Jeep, and it's got a switch mounted on it,
Okay.
and it doesn't work worth a shit.
Guru's got a whole bowl full of winches, but never used any of them.
I ain't put that shit on that.
Talk to
Winches and
Dennis.
lights, man. That's winches and lights.
Talk to Dennis. He's gonna get them installed for you.
Winches
Not on
and
nothing I'm
winches.
working on right now.
Oh no.
Mm-mm.
I always buy the light kit for that little controller in it and get lights with it too.
Because see, Guru, the Element RC has a place in the front bumper for the winch to come out. And in the top, you can actually put a servo winch. So that's what I
Oh.
did here.
Mine, I can't,
Hey,
Why not?
you know what?
because I took that out.
Okay. So I got a servo winch on mine.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna put that on my Ecto because
So
that's my plate truck.
servo winch is awesome.
Yeah, and put that on a plate truck.
If you don't know
put
how to
a-
make a servo winch, I'll probably do a video soon on how to make one, but there's a whole bunch of them on the YouTube already.
Hey, Brett,
And or you can actually buy one already made.
180 though, or 360, right? Or 180 or whatever it is.
I joined the bandwagon with you.
With what?
Uh-oh.
There we go.
RC.
Oh,
Dennis
And-
sucked you in.
and which frame did you buy, and which axle are you going to put on there?
Dirty South, AR-44s,
Okay, cool.
A6, and I'm still thinking about the transmission, but it'd probably be an Element transmission.
That's what I would do if you could get an element in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what's
Over
nice with the
100.
Element, you can just buy the transmission in the kit. You can just buy the transmission.
For 50
They
bucks.
sell it separately.
Yeah, I already got.
you already got the over under too.
Got options.
I was gonna say, we were pricing, I think, the other night, weren't we all?
Yep.
Yeah, the Element Stealth transmission's the same bolt pattern as a 3-gear.
Okay,
Yes, it is.
So it drop right in.
interesting.
Yeah,
That-
totally compatible with axial.
And what's nice with that is because one of a friend of mine put a one of the RC4, not the RC 4-wheel drive, but Wraith transmission in his gatekeeper. So they can go both ways. So you can put them in an SCX10 or put them in the SCX10 transmission into a gatekeeper. They have stainless. Yes, Guru, not Guru, but yes, Kevin Gibbs. This is actually what I have on this truck. It's actually a blue Amazon 35 kilogram servo that I converted into a servo winch.
Bought the spool and wire.
Strong.
It was just yeah, it's got all stainless steel metal gears in there and all that. So the only thing you have to do is open it up. You do have to drill out where the potentiometer is, glue the potentiometer right in the center, and then you're done. Your winch is done.
Potentiometer.
Yeah.
Isn't there some sort of stop pin that you have
I
to
thought it was a stop
tie
pin.
there?
Yes, that's why it's the stop pin it's in the gear, in the center gear. You have to drill it out.
Not all of them.
It
I want
depends.
to say some of them they pull out.
Yeah, some of them you can pull them out, some of them you drill them out.
Some servos are 360.
Yeah.
Jesse, welcome in.
But you won't know until you actually physically take it apart.
Hello. Okay, right. Open it up, see what's in there. Then you bought the spool and wire on Amazon or something, I'd assume too.
RC Aviation says mine is an Amazon find. The blue servo, so far great. Yes, the blue servo will also be a great servo for that.
I'm
Pretty
okay
much
with the red ones. What's wrong with the red ones?
Red one will also work.
Okay.
Nothing's wrong with them. They're pretty much all the same model.
I'm gonna say they're the same, bro. They just changed the color on them.
The,
Like I
for a
blue
while,
down that one.
for a while, the blue one were waterproof. The red ones weren't. That's what the color is.
But they both waterproof.
But yes, now they're both waterproof. They're pretty tight. So I never waterproof my red ones and I never had any problems with them.
It's good to have a tight winch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tight winch is always good.
Sure is. Yeah.
That's what he said.
You could have said it too.
Blind guy says just receive a muscle winch for my Phoenix. Cool.
Oh, nice.
A blind guy.
Is that the Boom Racing muscle winch?
Yes.
Nice. Internally spooled.
That's another nice strong one. One thing I'd like to know is on the RC four-wheel drive, what's the
100 pounds.
on this winch there? What's that rated for?
But that one's their heavy one.
100 pounds.
Yeah, that one's meant to be 100 pounds. The other one's only. Okay, what's the other one? The other one sitting right here.
30 maybe.
Yeah.
Got different motors in it.
Well, they say here 50 pound, but load limit roll drag 70 pound.
So this one, their smaller one that's on most of the trucks. This one is only 6.6 pound deadlift.
What
Yes,
about
that's
those dual motor winches? Have any of y'all tried those?
I have some on my trucks. I never have any problem with them. They work pretty good.
Yeah, they run 2 of these motors.
Yep.
And then the big one runs 1 of these motors.
Can't see it.
That's a silica pack.
Silica pad. Flip it around.
That's right.
Green fog.
It's quite a bit bigger.
Oh yeah, double the size.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
much.
Hell, that's the difference between a 280 and a 370 there.
Right.
Well, I guess those little ones are actually what, N30s?
Not sure.
Right, something like that.
Right. This is what it's for.
On the my son's Gen 8, that's the one I put the double motor on. It's been doing pretty good.
Does it seem to be any stronger than the single motor winches?
Called the Xenon winch.
Not sure. They are stronger. Exactly how strong, I'm not sure. Maybe I can find some specs here. Wonder if RC four-wheel drive has. Yeah, there's the Xeon.
I just want to see one. I've never seen one, I don't think.
It's
Oh, yeah?
30 something pounds, I think.
Yeah, the ones I've seen have a motor on each end of it.
So see, this one has a motor on each end.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And this one only has a motor on one side.
Hmm.
So this one has a motor on one side and this one has a motor on both sides.
Did not know that.
There's also an 8th scale one.
Yes, there's
Okay,
also an
okay,
8
that's-
scale
yeah.
one like this.
What? I could put it on my car?
The 8
Yeah.
scale, yeah. The 1/10. Yeah, well, actually, the Xeon is a 1/8 scale.
Oh,
It's a 2.
Yeah, I like the way the Xeon's got that little catch thing so you can freewheel it.
This is just fake. This does not work. This catch here does not work.
No, not that. I'm talking about the big one.
Oh,
big
yes,
one?
the big one here, yeah.
Yeah.
This
It's got
one,
that little thing on there where you can
Manually, actually.
just
yeah.
free roll the spool out,
Yeah, you pull or you push this pin and then you can free roll it out. Yes,
plus
that's
it looks like it comes with a rope rather than a cable.
that's correct.
Yeah, the synthetic lines are a lot softer than the cables. And even though the cables are coated with plastic, they still tend to try to hold a shape,
Yeah, memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, see 50 pound. It doesn't talk about how big the motor is. This one is what, 12 pounds, load limit 12 pound, 18 drag. This one is 6 pounds.
Yeah, that one's 6.6.
6.6.
Okay.
Drag
So the
nine.
8 scale winch is doubled what the other one is.
Yeah, 6.6, 12 pound. And that's what I got on the Gen 8. It's a bigger truck. So I
And is
put
it-
that on the Gen 8.
Is it a big winch? Is it much bigger than the other one? Yeah.
It's not that much bigger, no?
That one's not much bigger. It's only taller, but the same width. Here's the small one. Here's the regular one. That's the
Yeah,
regular.
One motor on scale.
Yeah,
Wonder if we can see
yeah.
it. See if
The
I can
10 scale one.
get the other one.
Yeah, I like the look of that 8274.
Yeah, it's like an older one.
No, it's about the same size. It's about the same size as tall. It's just wider. The 1/8
Right,
scale is the same tallness, but it's just wider because it's got the dual motor on it.
Right.
Height 1.3 inches for the 1/8 one,
Show up.
and 1.16. It's not that much bigger.
Green Frog, show yours if you can. Show what?
That's the 8274.
Oh, 8274.
I mean, that looks like something that would be on an old school power wagon or something,
Or your spotlighted green frog.
Got it covered.
You got want to get off.
Fighting to get the body off there, huh?
That's a little
Cover.
Oh,
The cover.
oh,
Please. Okay,
That's
killer.
nice. That thing's big.
Yeah, that one is a little bit taller. It looks a little bit bigger.
Is
I
that
see you
on,
over there.
that's a
Icon
1/10?
Junior.
That's a
What's that?
1/10 scale car truck?
Yeah, it's SCX10 Gen 1.
Oh, okay.
I say, I see you over there, Icon Junior. Nice clean tires there.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Showroom fresh.
Yeah.
but at least King will drive through the mud and then he spit shines it.
Yeah.
I just remembered I did buy one 1/8 one for my Cross RC truck. If it doesn't
Cross
fit,
RC truck, what's it getting delivered by AliExpress?
oh, it's here on my shelf. I just haven't opened up the box yet.
Hey, you're lucky.
Which one did you get, Hank? The dually?
So here's the size difference
Oh, you got both of them.
for the dual motor and the other one.
Single motor,
Okay.
dual motor.
Okay.
So it's like
I
half
like
the
way
motor.
that bull motor one looks too.
I've always liked the single motor. They look like they're the one you always find on trucks.
Hmm.
And
Sean,
then,
I talked to Cross today. They should be out next week for delivery.
Well, they said that fucking 2 weeks ago.
yes,
They said, oh, they're in Chicago on a train. I was like, I've tried to Chicago, get the fucking thing out of it quicker myself.
Right? Can I just go there and pick it up?
The train is at the distribution center. They're just waiting for them to be shipped to their store now.
They're full of fucking crap, the bastards. No idea what they are, they tell the truth. Waiting 6 weeks to get a fucking truck. What's wrong with them people?
They don't want to pay nobody.
Either that or nobody wants to work.
That's the biggest problem is nobody wants to work.
Yeah.
They don't want to work because the pay is crap.
there's the one I got.
Oh, nice. The military. look.
Cool.
Oh, they got one of them at the hobby shop. Just came in.
Two
HC4.
speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's for your build.
Yeah, that's for the build. And I'm going to put the winch in the front, see if it fits nice. And if it looks nice, I will paint it. And
What
I,
build's that for?
hey,
What build's that for?
for the USTC build.
No, that's the, is that 1/10 or? That's
Yeah, this is
1/12?
1/10. This is
Okay.
1/10.
Oh, that's the 1/10, not the 1/12.
No, this is the 1/10 scale. It's written right there, 1/10. There.
I'm shopping right now, so
There.
whatever
They
goes-
say you're perfect. See, Tank reads the rules.
Of course. This thing's heavy.
Yeah, they are.
And
They're
it's-
fucking beautiful.
And it's all because of trail crawler that I got this.
Don't blame me.
He's a pusher.
Yeah, he is. He's a cross RC pusher
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
and a UCGD or whatever it is. Huh.
The box is still sealed. I didn't even open the seal yet.
No, Wolsey, the truck doesn't come with a winch. It's just a fake winch.
Yeah.
You don't. Oh, don't forget, guys. By this weekend, you saw whatever update videos or whatever you're doing. By this weekend, you saw
Oh, this weekend the video. How
Oh,
long
yeah,
will it be?
every 2 weeks.
Just got a hashtag Shauna's RC Adventures, I believe. And
How long is
of
that?
the USTE.
How long does the video have
be?
to
The video could be 2 minutes, could be 10 minutes, just as a brief update of either what you got or what you're doing, or like it's just so other people along the way know that you are actually doing the build yourself, like
Okay. So
Okay.
my
Then
first
just- okay.
my first video is going to be me showing the box, what I got, what I'm going to do with it. Then the video is going to end. The second video
Yeah.
is going to be me opening the box. Third video is going to be me taking the stuff out of the box. Fourth video is going to be me opening the bags. I'll get it. I got
That's
it.
it, because you have the December to do it, like so.
You gotta spread it out.
I'm like, man.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you
Tell
have
me I
the
got
December.
this December and
Well, that's
then
a-
hard press me on the slide. Like, yeah, but y'all need to see 2 videos every 2 weeks. Oh,
Yeah,
what?
every 2 weeks.
Yeah, you could just do a bunch of shorts, man.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
has to be. It can be a 1 minute. It's just something showing the progress of, like Tank said, it can be you unboxing, opening the box. It can be all different stuff. Adventure Time RC, he's put out like 5 videos already of his.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
His D90, Ratani's, and step up your game. His D90 is looking freaking sweet. So it is.
Yeah, hey, I see. You all on this D92.
Huh? Keegan, you're doing the LC70, correct? Look forward to that one, bro. I think that's what I think Jose's doing the LC70 as well.
Yep.
He's doing that too. Gonna look sweet.
Hold on.
And Kevin talked me into that one. Didn't
You'll
talk
not
about
regret it when you do it. Like,
I was really looking at it anyway, and he said
What was
he
that?
put me over the edge, the BRX01 with the LC70 body.
yeah, I want to get this thing finished before I do anything else. Like this is getting really close now. Like It's fully operational, drivable. Just
My brother-in-law,
all I'm doing right now is putting on all the little like chrome freaking door
Awesome.
handles, all that stuff.
All
I just
tested.
ordered all new decals for it too. So, and then I'm gonna take this diamond plate, like the wrap stuff. I have a small piece cut this one. Where's that small piece? So I'm gonna take this and I'll do them pieces from down there.
Looks like
I'll
metal.
put- yeah, so I'll put diamond plate along them pieces. Like this one, you probably sit better.
Cool.
That'll look good like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'll do like diamond. So it looks like diamond plate. Yeah,
Metal.
metal.
Metal. Metal.
Yeah, when you get done with that thing, your bench isn't gonna look right, man.
Well, I know. Do you know the worst thing about it? The money you pump into this thing. I just ordered another $300 worth of parts for it. Like, it's fucking insane.
That's a problem with custom builds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear that, Keith?
Yes, I do.
Ah,
I wanted
Okay.
mine to be 4-wheel drive, 6-wheel drive, but that's not gonna happen.
Forget about any other RC you own, buddy. It's all
Yeah.
gonna go into that one. Ah,
I was
Oh.
looking for my crane that I got for the back of the truck. I can't find the crane. I don't know where I did with it. Somewhere.
I was gonna say, how,
What did you get? The one from HG tank, did it?
Yeah, the one from HG.
Yeah, the
the
one from the back of the HG.
I
Nice.
got-
It's a nice crane. That. So it is.
it's a little slow, but it's nice. It's going to be just it's strong enough to pull.
Yeah.
But once one guy told me that once you put a load on it, you can't really turn it around. So, but you turn it to where it needs to go, and then you can pull something. No problem.
Yeah. I
But
wonder if you can up the motor in it probably too, could it? Probably has.
I'm gonna look, but first I'll try it first and
Yeah.
see if I want to upgrade it. So we'll see.
more power.
More power.
It
Maybe
is a
upping
good-
the voltage.
Because I was looking at that winch that one myself, like too.
Well, I like the fact that now they actually give you a little tiny remote control. It's like a key fob and it's got buttons on it. So now you
Oh, so
don't.
they have that now, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I was looking at it originally, you had to have that stupid big stick controller to
That's correct.
operate it. When
Yeah.
I was looking at, oh, so that's good. Now they have the little.
But now it's like a little card. It's like a little credit card.
Oh, so it's something. It's not like the RC 4-wheel drive one like
No.
this.
No.
Yeah, just a couple
just
of
pop it.
buttons.
It's like a little tiny credit card.
Nice.
I got
Broke
it
out a truck with an internal servo winch to show too.
somewhere. I have it. We gotta find it. Thought it was something else.
So I'm gonna try this plastic adhesion promoter,
Nice.
see if that works.
Be interested to hear.
Because I was talking to, who was I talking to? It was Tony. He said, try that. He uses that on his Lexan bodies. He gets it to stick all the time.
So that's the crane for it.
Yeah.
just a crane, not the truck.
Just a
No,
crane.
crane.
The
What's
crane
the
is
scales-
pretty big. It's
That
pretty
little
scale.
box in front of it too.
what's that
Yes,
scale-
but I'm
crane?
not gonna use the box. The box is just a decoration. I am not gonna use that box.
So just
I
a
think
one
the
spot.
scale of the crane might be wrong.
So does it rotate by remote or just?
Yes, it rotates by remote.
Cool. Nice.
You're gonna put it on that, on what?
The
On the
cross
back of
section.
the-
Oh, you're gonna put it on the cross?
Oh, you're putting on the cross. I thought you got it maybe for the back of the Mercedes. Right.
It's 112.
So that's it. I was looking at it. So I was looking at it for the back of the Mercedes.
Got a big plate, bottom plate, which I might not use. I'm just gonna use it maybe on the other truck.
Yeah.
But it's a nice thick metal. It's really heavy. There's a lot of metal on here.
Oh, so it's
Yeah, 'cause
metal,
I
not
was thinking
plastic,
what-
huh?
Like I was thinking it would be nice on the back of the Mercedes, but do away with the box bit that's on it and just have it the round, like the round pivot.
So here's a remote control.
Damn.
Oh,
Wow,
nice.
that's nice that they finally done that. That's nice.
A lot of buttons.
See, now I will look at it again. Because when I originally looked at it, you had to get the big stupid remote for it. Like,
So what was nice with it is it comes in two different colors, and I didn't know which color I was going to get because you can't order the color, but it actually comes already tan. Mine, it's
Yeah.
not dark green.
nice.
So it is pretty big. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty big. And you got two wires, one that goes to the, well, it's written power and this power again. So there's, I hooked up power to it and I had it going no problem, turning the remote control with it. So, and the box that goes beside it is just decoration. So you don't have to use it,
Okay.
but it's just decoration. So,
Well, if you got room for it, it would look nice.
yeah, and it's got a nice, the rope is a metal rope and the winch is up here. So it is a metal rope and with metal. Come on, there it is.
Yeah.
It
Big
comes
spool.
out very slow. It comes out very slow. It turns pretty fast. It goes up pretty fast, but it comes out very slow.
Probably just because of no weight on it. Got a bit of weight to probably come out a lot quicker.
Or
Maybe.
blue pill.
Maybe it needs that. I wanted something different, so
That'll be sweet.
my recovery truck.
That's right. That's what you're gonna do with that.
Tony wants to know, did you talk about servo winches too? They only
Oh.
caught the RC 4-wheel drive ones.
See, they give you this, the remote control, but also in the bag. That's why there's two wires. This is the controller. This is the receiver for it. So it's the 3-pin receiver
Yeah.
with the antenna. So this is your receiver for this.
Mm.
Oh, I dropped it.
Lost it.
So I'm all good. My desk is cleaned up. It's not like KBRC 13. When I drop something, I don't lose it.
Not like my desk is. You want to see the desk I'm
lost-
working on right now?
He lost big sheets of wood yesterday.
Yeah.
That's how messy
Not
his
just a
desk.
servo. No, it's not the desk. It's the brain.
Get that.
Yeah. For the braided cords too.
That's my
Yeah.
hard drive.
Tony says metal is good until you get a kink. I've broken several metal lines. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
I swapped them all out. Got rid of them.
Yeah, all mine's either nano paracord that I've had laying around or
Okay.
fishing line.
Yeah, the short time that I did use the winch that's on my Jeep, I did have to cut back that cable because of a kink.
Tony's asking about servo winches. There's a one on that. Turn on the light. See it better.
Yeah, braided fishing line is the best, in my opinion.
Okay, so you got that servo winch? Yeah.
Which one's that?
Reef's IS 800.
Oh,
800
okay,
IS.
wow. Huh.
Yeah, that one is different than the one I got because mine actually where the servo arm would be, that's where my winch is. But his is actually inside the servo winch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an
I
actual.
can show you
servo
one
winch.
like you're talking about too.
RC Master says he
This
needs
one.
to pass out.
The other one came out of the front. This one comes out the bottom. Up the spool on the bottom.
Yep.
Like you're saying.
Oh, the trouble.
It all depends on how your car's set up. If you want it to come down low or be up high, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think you need a winch. Bunch of sissies all have winches.
Yeah, yeah. If you need a winch, your car is not set up right, right?
Yeah, right.
All right, Mr. Curbs.
Where's D, Chris?
Oh, no, I don't want that.
I put a video on Facebook one time. Well, that must have been 6 years ago, I think, of me just taking my winch out, hooking it up on the dirt, and then pulling the truck forward maybe 4 feet. It had so many views, and so many people said, "Oh, this is cool. This is cool." And that was like 6-7 years ago. You didn't see too many of them back then, but now you see a lot of them.
Yeah, there's lots of videos out there now where people have hooked a winch line on a tree branch,
Yep.
pulled their truck up off the ground and shit.
And lift it straight up like that.
But the one thing I got to get now is that it's a little like not a bearing, but it's not a chain block. What do they call that? You wrap your
The snatch
Block.
snatch block. Yes.
Snatch block.
Yeah,
I gotta get a snatch block.
Snatch.
When
Yeah,
your truck is really stuck.
block has a line that will wrap around a tree and hook back to the snatch block, and then your winch line runs through a pulley on the snatch block.
And it's twice as slow, but you double your power, which is kind of cool.
Snatch block.
Actually,
Yeah.
Buddy did it with his big truck in the mud. Aaron from RC Spark, he did it on his big truck in the woods on one of his video. Use a snatch block and the winch. That was pretty cool of him actually using a boat winch to put in that truck. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it worked good too.
Yep. But man, he's got a lot of batteries in that thing. He's got like batteries to supply that, batteries to supply that. Like, wow. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think he's got 2 running the speed control and another one running the winch.
Yep.
And
One
another
for the
separate
servo.
battery for the receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I think one for the servo too.
I think he does. Yeah, I think you're right.
It's a direct power servo.
Made a snatch block off little bearings. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Google gave me an idea. I found some I'm a 3D print and try them out next week when I get back.
Okay.
Just go to Home Depot.
No, I can. Well, the ones I want to use, like I can just use it because I got bearings here, and I can just 3D print them and take them about 5 minutes. I'm going to the beach this weekend.
Going where?
To the beach.
Oh, boy.
So Tony, are you talking about winches in general or the winch or the snatch block?
Here we go with dumbass questions. I wasn't talking about you, Bill. I'm talking about in the chat. When he posts beach pictures, it's always some clown talking about, is that a real picture?
Randy says he used winches to catch fish. He actually did a video.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool video he did
Yep.
the other day.
Caught a catfish. It was a nice sized catfish too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Big enough to eat.
Yeah, I was talking about the WhatsApp. I can see it now.
That we'll leave that alone. We're just gonna leave that alone.
Right.
Tony says winches in general. He says he has them, but he never uses them.
Oh yeah.
So
That's a nice little.
this y'all using them for entertainment recreation,
The winch?
or is it something that you have on the Ollie's course? Is that Ollie's? Like, is there spots where you gotta use the winch?
Yes, you do have to use the winch, or you use the winch to help other people out. When somebody's flipped over, people take their winch out. It's just a game we play. Take the winch out and you hook it up the winch. It's just as easy to take a cord out with 2 hooks and hook a cord on his bumper or on your bumper, but it's not as cool to actually use a winch. Is cool. It's just once you start playing the game,
More scale.
Yeah.
So,
That's a new game.
Yeah.
Share the
And
winch.
a lot of council will give you points for assisting another driver.
yeah, we do give them points for assist. But people are getting mad at that now because they say if you have a team, they're going to do it on purpose to flip over so they get more points. So they're going to end up flipping 20 times in the thing like that. They get 20 points. So I got to find something to compensate for that. The only thing I can think of is time.
or allow only so many.
You could
Yes.
penalize the assistee a point, so it neutralizes it.
After so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, because technically he's not using his winch, but he's having somebody assist him, so he should lose a point, but the guy
Right.
assisting
So-
should
so
gain
the-
a point.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It should be neutral. That way the team can't gain points as a team.
They can
True.
just stack the deck to one guy.
Oh, we had that. Like there's one guy there was a bonus gate to climb a hill, and one guy parked on the top and was winching everybody up. He must have winched 20 cars that day.
I don't know if you can see this tank. Can you see that poly block there
That's, yeah,
that I put on the back of that one?
that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where you
So-
get that from?
That's it there from the Home Depot.
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
That's what?
A
Okay.
3/4 inch single poly red eye from the Home
I
Depot.
just came from
Mhm.
Home Depot too. I can't see what that is.
Why
All I
can't
see
you
is
see
the
that?
truck.
It's a pulley. It's in it's for
It's the
small
poly on,
projects.
it's the
For
poly
ropes.
on the back, so it allows
For
you to put
ropes.
2. Yeah, so it allows you to put 2 chains, and the chains will move. in
The
the poly
3/4
block.
inch rope pulley.
Yeah.
There you go.
Lines and
Okay.
stuff.
Thank you.
So Sean, is that a smooth pulley or is it like got notches to fit the chain?
Smooth.
So the chain,
was
it's got like a bearing. It's got like a bearing inside of the chain, sets down into it and goes around smooth.
Yeah, but the pulley is actually smooth, right?
Yeah, it's smooth as
Yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah, that was my question.
Good.
There was actually Keegan that put me on to that.
Make all sorts of different ones, like double
Oh,
ones,
I got double
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, I got a couple of single ones.
little ones,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got a
it's actually
single one.
Keegan that gave me the idea for
twisty
it.
ones. I have like a swivel. Little
The,
twisty ones.
the only problem having a one like that compared to the one you buy at the snatch block that actually flips open is you cannot pass the cable through that one because your hook is on it.
I wanted to use one for the scale garage.
For the scale garage, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect for the scale garage.
Yeah.
Right,
So
like
it's
like
just-
the engine
yes.
hoist.
Chain block.
You can
Chain
just
block.
leave it on there all the time. Once you put it on there, you
Yeah,
just leave it
yeah.
on there.
I am, and I got the little scale chain already to hang on there.
Yeah, you need to get you a little 3D printed engine.
Mhm.
And you know, like a V8.
Don't give me any ideas.
Mm-mm.
Woodsley says
the carburetor.
I took the tarp of a car.
cool. Woodsley says pick name out of a hat for the teams when we pick team, and I basically do almost that. Is I got ping pong balls with numbers, and I got like 12 ping pong balls in there, and I'll pick a ball, and then they got to find their partner. So you never know who you're going to be partnered with when I do partner events.
Everyone is G30.
Yep, that was his idea, Carl. Make sure people meet each other.
Yep. And people enjoy it actually. The only thing, some people, they come with their girlfriend or they come with their wife. Those people I usually don't split them up. Or if there's a dad with his son or his dad with his daughter, I usually keep them together unless they. Hey, Lyle's here with us. Look at him.
Of Lyle.
Oh, we were
Wow.
actually just asking about you.
We were just talking about you a while ago.
Hi, Lyle. How you doing, man?
You're muted or something.
Naked.
Wow. Wow. Look at that naked
Mm.
face. Good
Damn,
God.
look at that
Yeah,
baby
boy.
face.
Maybe face the
Who's
sass.
that goddamn kid? Where's Lyle?
Is it working?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I've been driving. I got to stop and feed the idiot. Or you want some more water? All right, hold on. I'll let you- I gotta look after Molly.
Does look different without his beard.
Yeah, it's not that
Yeah.
hard to tell. He's come back to see mommy, is it?
Yeah, we gotta look all
Yeah.
clean shaven.
Yeah. Go see
She'll
mama.
let him in the
that's it.
door.
He looks like the picture, him and
If he
Dirk,
would have knocked on my door the way he looks, I probably would not have recognized him.
I know.
right?
Target's ID'd.
I'm going to the place where it's all hot and humid all the time, so I don't want the big old nasty sweaty beard. So off it came.
Cool. So how far are you now?
I'm in Regina.
Regina? And did
I'm
you
in the
find
place that rhymes with fun.
did you
Smell like fish.
did you find yourself a trailer for your car? Oh, look at that.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
Oh, it's a trailer. Yeah, that's what's a lot better than one of them stupid dollies.
That's all I could get. So I paid the price for a dolly, but got this.
Yeah.
Hey, there
Oh,
you go.
no.
The upgraded.
Yeah,
You
then.
can't go wrong there.
Way better for
Yeah.
your car, yeah.
That's a little harder on gas though. The trailer
Yeah.
alone weighs 2,100 pounds.
Oh yeah.
Dum here is driving me nuts.
Doggy downers didn't work.
I fucking forgot them. They're on top of the fridge. There's the truck.
Oh yeah. Ooh, on top too.
Man, she's loaded, man. She's loaded.
Yeah,
You got
she's
the
loaded
coolers
good.
where you can get at them.
Say again?
I see you got the coolers where you can get to them.
Yeah. Luckily, I don't need anything out of them.
Yeah.
Should check all my straps while I'm here, actually.
That's always a good idea when you're traveling.
Yeah.
It's surprising how much the wind can do to loosen them up.
Right.
I got 42 pounds in all my tires, so I get better gas mileage.
Bubbles says you're in his shitty city.
Bubbles, yeah. Bubbles says you're in his city right now. If you want a shatter hoot, I'll get you ripped.
Huh.
Whatever that means. Don't know.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
That sounds like a stop by my house for a powwow.
You got any doggy
Yeah.
tranquilizers by any chance?
I think it sounds like he wants to have a powwow at his house.
Yeah.
No, there'll be none of that. So I do need to find a place to take a nap soon.
Ah,
There you go. Bubbles. You got a Instagram?
No. How far has he driven so far?
he's in Regina. Let's get a map up.
I'm curious too. I've used just over a tank of gas. But it's $200 a tank.
Woo!
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
See ya.
Yep, big tank.
See ya, Brett.
See you, Brett.
All
Yeah,
right,
good night,
Brett.
Yeah, my wife's gonna kill me.
Shit. Pete. Haven't peed yet.
I'm about to order me a cross RC.
Guru.
Okay.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Crazy dog.
Now, when you get a chicken strip, then you'll impress me.
So he left Calgary, which is here.
Okay, here go.
he left Calgary, which is here, and now he's in Regina.
4 piece.
Pretty good.
And
I left at 1 o'clock.
Is where that dot is, that red dot.
yeah, he left Calgary here,
Yeah.
and he's got to come all the way up to here.
Got a
He's
few
not
days
even
ahead of him.
halfway.
Way to go, dummy. Quick.
Call the trip.
Almost in
Yeah.
Winnipeg. But
Almost
this
have
is where, see, this is Alberta,
Oh, there
Saskatchewan,
that is. Now I can see it.
Manitoba. You still got to go through Manitoba, which is kind of flat. Saskatchewan and Manitoba are really flat. And then from here to here is Ontario. Ontario is friggin' long.
Get.
Yeah, it's the biggest
Yeah.
problem.
It's like a
I
little
never, I
more
never
hilly,
realized the
too.
length of
It's like,
Ontario.
is he gonna go over that? Is that a bridge?
No,
No. Okay.
that's just where the US line is.
Yeah, that's US, Canada. But
Oh,
this is where he's going to come in. And this is where there is a lot of hills. If he follows by the lake here, Lake Superior,
Superior, yeah.
there's a lot of hills here. But it is kind of a little shorter. But the truckers usually take this road up here instead and come back
Yeah,
down.
I'm not taking the 17.
You're not taking the 17?
No, I'm going to stick to the number 1 just in case I have a problem. I'll be easier to find.
Okay. Yeah, well, this is, Highway 11, actually, not 17.
Get.
Yeah, so you're going to stay on Highway 1 here.
Yeah.
Which you're going to have a lot of hills. It's going to cost you a little bit more on gas. But yes, taking this road up here, the towns are far apart. Gas stations are far apart. And it's friggin' lonely when you take this road. It's like taking a north road. There's not,
I don't-
Tony said he was just up in that area.
not a lot of
I don't mind driving long distances on my own. It's fine. I got Dum Dum with me.
Yeah, Lyle, I want to thank you for that video you posted a couple of days ago. I thoroughly enjoyed seeing Ted fall in the river, man.
Most did,
Hey,
yeah.
man, I died.
Man, I can't believe he's wearing so much sweatpants. Like he didn't drown.
Dude, that was fucking hilarious.
Like the perfect outfit to drown in with all that sweatpants on.
He like, and this is so and so, and holy fuck, what way?
I'm going to have to go watch it to the end now because I've only watched the beginning of it.
I haven't even seen it yet.
Yeah, Hank, you
Yeah, I
miss all
haven't
the
seen
good
it yet
stuff by
either.
doing that.
That
Like
was
I
like the-
watch it and then shit happens and I don't finish it.
That shit looked like it was cold as hell.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
shrinkage.
you guys a Vespa. You guys a little Vespa motorbike, so I'm sure it was pretty cold on the way home.
Oh, wow.
I bet he was dry by the time he got there, though.
Maybe he's
No.
only minutes away from the trail.
I was gonna say, I thought he'd be frozen, but geez, I guess
Yeah.
10 minutes isn't too bad.
I almost am. I can't believe how much the temperature dropped here. It was 23 degrees out earlier. Now it's like 10.
Woodsley, Lyle is going to be about an hour and a half, 2 hours from me once he gets to where he's going.
Oh, so he's moving closer to the East Coast.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's going to be closer to here. Yes.
Oh,
He's
so
got,
he's coming down that map, not going up that map.
yeah, he's going to be coming down.
He's coming down. Oh, okay. So
So
right
he's-
now is what he's in the fucking wilderness.
So how far apart are the
Dirt.
towns up there? I know down here in Florida, you can go usually about 15, 20 miles and there's a town.
I can go a couple hours without seeing one.
Yeah, Saskatchewan and
Dolphins,
Manitoba, you can go a few hours without seeing a town. That's for sure.
I started at 1. I didn't need to stop for gas until 6:30, so I can drive like 4.5 hours or whatever on one tank of gas.
And when did you leave? Today?
1 o'clock, yeah.
Okay.
So I've been driving
Psycho,
about 7 or 8 hours now.
Psycho wants to know who's the young guy doing an impression of Lyle.
Yeah.
I bought myself a time machine. I had a little bit of extra money.
Yeah,
He cleaned up for his mummy.
I know.
Oh, it's just gonna be hot and sweaty where I'm going. I don't want the beard.
Yeah.
But now without your beard, you really look like an Indian.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's not the look I was going for.
Mm.
I agree with you, Lyle. I just don't, I don't shave though. I use a clippers and get it down to about an 8,
Oh yeah.
or
Why
maybe
does-
16 if I'm real careful.
I might use clippers later. I just shaved because I haven't in like 3 or 4 years, and I figured, well, why not? I'm gonna be on the road for 3 days. Might as well.
How many
Oh, man.
days?
Every time I have shaved, my
3 or 4.
whole area around my mouth has been like numb for a couple of days after.
You might want to get yourself some better shaving cream.
Or
New razor.
cleaner girls.
Yeah. Not no 19 or 1817 razor you got.
Yeah.
Oh, Rusty.
Sharp
Hey,
blade
you
on
still got the one that screw down at the bottom. to
Yeah,
open up.
exactly.
Yeah.
The blade that opens.
I'm
Yeah.
working with the double edge, bro. What you
Original
talking about?
blades too.
Feather
Right?
out some
Yeah.
soap.
It's I've never done it by hand. It's usually the electric shaver, and I don't like them.
Yeah. Some people
I don't
like to
like those.
use baby powder with electric shavers too.
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, there is some powder for the electric shaver. I can't remember what it's called, but I used to use that.
Bubble said, well, I'll smoke your hoot for you.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, Molly, a shorter rope. She keeps tying herself up around crap.
So, I know
That's
y'all
how
was
you
talking
get
with,
your exercise.
but what's the best links?
What's the best links? Links for what?
Building your own links.
The links that goes under your car, the upper links and the lower links?
Yeah, for a crawler. Like, I see, okay, like AR-44s is a good axle. Three Brothers is a good motor. What's a good axle? That's what I mean.
Good links, you mean?
I mean,
Good
what's a
links.
good link? I mean,
Any 5 mil.
Yeah.
who?
Club 5 are good.
5 millimeter, he's saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anything 5 millimeter is good. I think, anyways.
If you
I usually
wanna
buy
custom
Traxxas because they're the
build 'em,
cheapest.
Yeah, I
If
hate
you
that. Traxxas ones are good, or I hate to say it, the fucking Vaquish ones. are really
Yeah, the
good.
incision ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a ready to go
Have-
kit that's the proper length for whatever you're building, you can pick your wheelbase.
I think they're stainless steel. I think.
Yeah, I got the incision on the van. They're nice and thick.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to custom build them, you can always go to RC 4-wheel drive. You can get aluminum ends and aluminum lengths of different lengths. So you can build just about any size you want to, really.
You have to have a tap and die, right? To do that.
No, those are already tapped and everything, man.
Oh, okay.
Hey, just buy the threaded
But
bolt.
you do have to use those long set screws, I guess they're called.
No end, no cap or anything.
Right, no head on them,
Guru, I got the link saved in my phone for the ones that I use to get you to the right wheelbase. I'll send you that link later.
Okay.
Boom Racing has a kit that you can actually build your own links. I'm trying to find the link for it right now, but they work pretty good.
I remember you got that one time, didn't you?
Yeah, I still have some. I'm trying to find a link for it real quick.
With that chassis that he's got and the skid plate that's on there, for him to stay at 12.3 wheelbase, he's got to use a high clearance link that's 288 millimeters for the back,
Oh yeah.
which is actually a setup for an 11-inch wheelbase.
And that's the lower you're talking about.
Yeah,
It's uppers and lowers.
you better check out the link.
Oh,
you
so
sent.
it comes as a set.
Yeah. It's a Samex set. You'll get fronts and rears.
Nice. Heard of Samex for brass upgrades.
What's
Okay,
up,
what's
Blue
up?
Beer?
I don't know if they still make it. I don't
Hey,
see it
Dirk.
on the website.
Enduro has them high clearance links.
Think. Well, that's what.
I think,
Using a stock skid plate, Guru.
the Dirty South.
Yeah, the UGRC Dirty South chassis, you have your choice of transmissions, so all the skid plates are the same size, just different bolt pattern.
So Team Raffi, it's Team Raffi that actually has it. So you get 6 links like this, 6 long rods. You get threaded rod, you get an aluminum empty pipe that you put that in, and you get a whole bunch of links, metal ball ends that goes in it. That's the part number. And you build your own links the length you want. This is pretty cool.
Completely customizable.
Yeah, all customizable. Put them exactly at the length you want.
Brandon saying Dixieland RC has some link kits at a great price too. Good to know.
Of course, if you want to make them high clearance style links, you got to have a tubing bender and be real
Yes.
careful to get them the same.
Yeah.
But if you're not crafty, these are not the links for you because you do have to cut them. And when you make them, you do have to make them exactly the same length. Because it does make a difference if you're 1 millimeter short. It does make a difference on the performance.
Yep. Yeah, they can make your truck steer funny.
Yep.
Grab walk.
Interesting bow gear. Titanium copper, light and strong.
Eric, Fred Williamson asked if you got his Gmail.
Who said what?
Fred Williamson is asking, unknown, did you get my Gmail?
Hey guys, I'm gonna take off. I gotta get into the store and get myself something to eat and then get back on the road. I just want to stop and say hi.
All
All
right,
right,
well,
brother. Have a good one. Drive safe. Keep
man.
us
Yeah, be
updated.
careful,
Be safe, man.
All right, nice to meet you, fellas.
Have a safe trip tomorrow.
Thank you.
Let's
Call,
see.
man. If you need anything, call.
You can do that with copper piping instead of that black piping too.
It looks like it only has rod ends on one side though.
That's just showing you for.
Yeah, just even length, probably
Yeah.
the same length. So if it pushed in, you wouldn't see it.
And those are plastic ends that come with that, right?
Yes, they're plastic ends that come with it. It's Kevin Gibbs that put the link up. Thank you, Kevin. But that's exactly the kit I had. So I like him.
It comes
Which
with
is-
5, so you can do your drag link or something. Or
Yep.
It must be pretty hard to screw them in without messing up the threads. How do you do that?
What do you mean? It's screwing into plastic.
Usually.
Yeah,
No, the links ain't metal. The links are plastic too.
No,
No, the tube doesn't have threads. It's just big enough
Yeah.
for that threaded rod to slide all the way
Just
through.
slides in there.
The tube here, this tube is not threaded.
it's a
Okay.
sleeve.
So this is just a sleeve, and then this just goes into it.
That's just one long ass bolt is all that is.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
just
'Cause I
what
was
it
like, man, that must be hard trying
I
to thread that.
No.
Who was it? Somebody did that themselves. They just you go to Home Depot and get the long They sell that stuff in a long, and then you can buy the copper tubing to slide over the top of it.
Yeah, you
Just get
could.
yourself ends.
You can go to Harbor Freight and buy the 6 foot length of the Darlin rod, the same stuff.
Yeah.
So there you go. This goes into it. This is how fast it goes into it. If I can line it up.
Okay.
In there.
Electricians use that stuff a lot to hang.
And then
the
you got them
pipe and
on
all
both
that.
sides. Okay. And you can just cut
Also-
that and cut it and yeah.
Yeah, you
Cut it in
that thing.
half, cut it in a quarter,
Yeah.
whatever you want, however big you want to make them.
Also known as all thread. The piece
Right.
that goes inside.
All
Right.
thread.
You can use that as a straw too.
Spit
Yeah.
wedge.
Shoot spit
Yeah.
wad.
For the white stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the white stuff.
I can't, I'm still looking for the email. I'm looking.
Looking for an email for what?
Check your spam folder, man.
Yeah, I did. It's not in there.
Fred Son.
When did you send it? Oh, never mind. I got it. No, that's not it.
Got a new figure you got there, Green Frog?
What's that?
Is that a new figure behind you?
Oh, yeah, just some wrestling figures.
Yeah, I buy those all the time. They're pretty cool for the price. I get them at dollar store, believe it or not, between $10 and $12, depending on which one.
Nice, that's a good price. I
Yeah,
noticed
we're in,
you had Bella twins.
yeah, me and Keegan's in New York. You don't get anything for $1.
Yeah, our dollar store went up to $1.25.
Yeah.
Oh, inflation.
Hey,
What's
Yeah.
up?
These days, the
this
dollar
called
store is
threaded
less than
rod.
Yeah.
Right.
Can you see?
Hold on.
And it's this long.
Yeah, the problem with threaded rods is that if they don't slide good on rocks, so you do need a cover on top of it
Yeah.
to make
Yeah.
it slide.
Yeah,
good.
that's why
I
that
thought
cover
you was
goes
talking
over.
about to slide it through the tube.
A copper tube.
I didn't even use heat shrink to cover it in a pinch.
And a lot of
Yeah.
people do that. You get to the store and you buy a copper tube and you can put that right on the tube.
Yeah. I bet
Oh,
you could
wow.
use them metal straws.
Then it looks like you have brass links too.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's the yellow to
Size.
for the
Oh
side.
shit! I gotta go way back.
Yeah, that would look cool, Kurt. To do the
Yeah.
with brass.
Makes it look like it's
Yeah.
brass. You're putting a bunch of brass on your truck and stuff.
Double's asking, so new topic, what's everybody's RC they want to buy this year? I want to buy them all.
I already
Hey,
bought mine.
I want to buy the ones I don't have.
That new
I think
HDI.
an RC 4-wheel drive
Has
excavator.
that metal straw, Guru.
Yep, and it fits
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah.
So that's the RC I'm gonna go for this year. An RC 4-wheel drive excavator.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hydraulic.
If I had the money to buy any RC I wanted, I'd want to get that 4x4 114 truck that RC 4-wheel drive's got with the utility bed.
Okay.
Oh, like the Paris Dakar rally one.
No, not that big one, not that expensive one. The one that looks like the cab looks like a Sterling, but it's got just a regular utility box on the back.
Oh, the silver one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a dually, but it's only a single axle on the back.
Yeah, if I had the money, that's a different story. I would get the Reminator.
Now, if I had a place to drive it, I'd want to get the Nashorn tractor from RC 4-wheel drive. The semi tractor.
Yeah.
That thing is completely badass, but it's ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, I bought the King hauler, so that was mine for this year. And probably next year.
Now, realistically speaking,
That was a
wanna
lot
get-
for a gear. And I
Oh,
didn't understand.
Now
I
this
agree.
must be on everybody's wish list.
Yeah, at the top of the list. At the top of the list.
you know,
Yeah,
if
it
they'd
sure
had a
is,
hard
man.
body, it would be on my list. I mean, I have to say though, as far as Lexan bodies go, it's not bad.
Yes, it's terrible.
This color is terrible. This one looks better. Like,
But look at the photo is, you can look straight
I
from the
mean,
front
you know,
mudguard
straight
right
through
out the back. Like, that straight away, like, drove me insane. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it looks exactly like the 1-1. You know, it's a good model, but just, you know, Lexan just,
Burn
I
off.
just don't like it. You know, I like the hard bodies. I'm spoiled
Yeah.
that way.
but it's awful. RC four-wheel drive are known for a scale realism. And then they come out with that. Like, it's like, what were you thinking?
So the truck you were talking about that
You
you
still
want to
you
get,
still got to admit it's accurate.
is it a ready to run truck or is it a kit truck you want to buy? Is it this? No.
Who wants to buy it?
Bill.
No, it's like if you go into their construction equipment,
Oh, construction.
yeah, go into their heavy machinery.
Yeah, it's a 1/14 truck, and it's a 4x4. I forget the actual name of it, but the body, the cab looks like a
That
Sterling.
one there, isn't that silver, the one up from that? No,
Sledgehammer.
that one there, yeah. Isn't that one, the Overland? Is it that one, Bill, the Overland?
Because the sledgehammer looks pretty close to the other one. It doesn't have a head.
I'm not seeing it yet.
Is
The
it a
Overland is
6x6?
utility bed.
I guess the video's lagging behind the audio here.
Oh, maybe it's the 4-1 he wants, tank. See the Overland, but he only
Oh, there it
wants
is right there. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Bottom one.
Yeah, right there, the silver one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
No, that's not it. That's the dump. That's the 100 right there. 917.99.
Your
That
video is back. I don't know which video you're watching.
Yeah, fast forward that thing.
You're probably watching the YouTube video and not the Zoom.
No, I'm watching the Zoom,
Oh yeah.
but the one I'm seeing on the Zoom right now is the one.
Okay, so it is the 114 4x4 Overland.
Yeah. 849.99. Yep, that's it.
Holy
Nice truck.
smoke.
And the main reason that would be the big rig I would want is because you can drive the damn thing off road.
RC Sparks has one there too. It's actually not a bad price for it. It's actually cheap.
Actually, the one he has I think it's got doesn't it have the tandem axles on the back?
Yeah, he's got that one. He's got the 6x6. Which they're not actually a bad price considering they're all metal fucking trucks. Like,
Yeah, a lot of metal in this.
yeah.
Not a big difference between the 6x6 and the.
No, there's not. Like, I would go for a 6.
Yeah, that sledgehammer is pretty cool.
For what? For the extra $80, I would go with a 6x6.
Water.
Yeah, the sledgehammer looks nice.
The sledgehammer, go to the sledgehammer. There's like a.
I'm not mistaken.
Flat bottom
Those two are actually made.
Does it have a spare wheel behind the cab there?
Yeah.
So it looks like
Yeah.
it's not?
Looks like it.
I like that.
Yeah, that one's cool. Make your own bed.
No,
I'm not
that's
mistaken. That
a
one comes
fifth.
with a fifth wheel.
That's got a fifth wheel for towing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty damn cool there.
Yeah, I want one of their excavators this year. For definite, I'm getting one of their excavators. I like that big. See that big machine at the bottom?
$3,000. Woo.
That's nice, actually, that, isn't it?
Oh, it's got 2 wheels in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Out of my league.
Is that a kit or ready to run?
Ready to run.
Oh, okay.
That actually is nice.
Hey, do they take play money?
Yes.
Buy me one too, Guru.
Right, come on. I can buy us all one.
I'm looking right here. I see qualify with a firm.
Yeah. 869. No, that's actually not bad. It's not a truck. I like that. See that big Mercedes, that silver one down the bottom? Tank, that's nice. Big silver one, all that, yeah. The heavy tow rope ready to run. That looks nice.
Oh, that one's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's $3,000 though, right?
A lot of junk in the back of that truck.
You know, all the 8x8s that I've actually seen on video don't seem to turn very well.
That's nice though. I like the way they've done them spur wheels and everything. Nice though.
Mm-hmm. Man, they're close together here. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
they are. Aren't they?
Oh yeah. That's cool. I guess both of them front wheels turn.
Mm-hmm. Much is that thing? Wow.
Yeah, it was $3,000, right?
8,000.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Way too expensive for me.
Nice though.
Yes, it is nice.
Window shop.
Yeah. Sell my tow truck. Sell my tow truck and buy an excavator.
It's not a window shop for me. I'm just passing by.
Yep. So it's past 11:30. Let's do a round table and say goodbye, and we'll start. Trail crawler.
Thanks for the invite, Tank. And it was good to talk about winches, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you very much. KBRC 13.
Yeah, thanks for the invite, Tank, and see you guys later.
Thank you. Sean.
Thanks everybody for taking time to stop by. Thanks for doing this every Thursday night. You know, I haven't been around much on the lives lately because I've been working like crazy, but at least I know every Thursday night you're there, you know.
Thank you very much. John Martin.
Thanks for having me, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you. Bill.
Thanks for the invitation, Tank. I had a lot of fun, and thanks to everybody in the chat for joining us.
Thank you. Unknown RC.
Thanks for the invite, Tank. Thanks for everybody in the chat. Don't forget that like button on the way out. Y'all have a good weekend.
Thank you. Guru.
Everybody, that thumbs up. Thank you for having me. Everybody have a safe week.
Thank you very much. Kurtz RC.
Thanks for having me, Tank. Everybody have a good weekend.
Thank you. Green Frog, are you there? Green Frog's missing. So we need somebody to step in for Green Frog. What do you think Green Frog would say?
Rev it.
Funny guy. Well, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. If you want an invite, send me an email for the after hour show. Send me an email. I'll send you a link, thetankrc@gmail.com. Until then, go charge up some batteries. Go out there, break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. Cheers, guys.